Alright. Hello, amazing people, my spell slingers, my humdingers, my wonderful, wonderful people. Welcome on in. I'm your shadow Vtuber Spells. Hi, everybody. Alright, let's see if we can actually get through all of stream today. That's something we haven't been able to do in about 2 streams. So, yeah. If you don't know, I have been having a little bit of trouble on the back end, and when I think back, it's actually really kind of started when OBS switched to the new version, because the new is so OBS is at 31.0.1, and I think when it switched over to 31, I started having some troubles, specifically in the multi-streaming department, and I originally attributed these troubles to my internet, which, to be fair, my internet's up. Alright, it was a reasonable conclusion. I actually did have connectivity issues, not just with the computer, but with, like, my laptop and my phone, and also, like, for some reason, every night at about 2 a.m., the internet just went, huh? You paid for me to exist? You know what? I'm going to say no. In fact, I don't exist. So I had that issue for a while, and so not to mention we were also overpaying like drastically for it. So it's like, okay, all right, I'm gonna switch internet providers. I have that option now. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do it. So we switched internet providers, and everything but stream worked well. I still had trouble with stream. Stream was still doing like droppy things, and so I went after having a part like last stream, Twitch didn't want to run, but YouTube went the whole way. The stream before that, YouTube didn't want to run, but Twitch went the whole way. Don't know what was going on. Don't know what's happening. And so I looked over and they're like, here are common causes for why it might be doing it. Here's a couple of shortcuts you can do. Unfortunately, there's no way to know if this is actually going to work until, like, until it happens. So there's no way to know it, like, until you stream. So, but the other thing that I did, that I kind of noticed, was one of my plugins. And specifically, the plugin that allowed me to multi-stream. Now, that thing was made back in 2020. And it was made for OBS 29.0.0. And it never got updated. It has no new updates. It got launched and then left. Which is a curious thing. Because now we're many versions of OBS. Well, not that, maybe not that many's, but we're several versions of OBS later. And if you have outdated plugins, that can be a problem, especially if those plugins are responsible for you streaming in the first place. And I thought about it for a minute, and I was just like, okay. Hey, J. Sarman, hola, ¿cómo estás? By the way, my Spanish sucks, so, if you continue speaking to me in Spanish, I will be going to Google Translate. Warning. my Spanish is bad, yo olvido mucho. Anyways, hi, welcome in. Point is that I was saying is that the plugin that I was originally using, which was OBS Multi RTMP or something like that, is old. And I went, are there any other ones? Yes, was the answer. So now I am using Atom Multi-Stream and hoping that that will work. The main stream is still going out to YouTube, but it's also adding and splitting it off to Twitch using the multi-stream tool. So, hopefully it looks like, you know, I'm monitoring things. It looks like things on both ends are going well. Fingers crossed we actually have a stream today! Yeah! Oh my goodness. Anyways, let me get y'all the question of the day today. I also don't know how long I'll be streaming, just because I'm tired. Oh, we get a package. My mom gets a package, and this package every week, it delivers like super late at night. And and I was supposed to be on watch for it. I absolutely fell asleep, and it did not arrive until like 8 in the morning. So yeah, I'm a little tired from that. But otherwise, yeah. Here's the question of the void, which I see is YouTube's taking its sweet freaking time. Mix it up or Nightbot. One of them is Nightbot. Are you awake on YouTube? I don't think Nightbot's awake on YouTube, which is not great. Nightbot, hello. Did it? I'm fairly certain this is the YouTube one. No, this is the Twitch one. Where's my YouTube Nightbot? Where's my YouTube Nightbot? Nightbot, are you awake? Yeah, okay, so the answer was no. Nightbot is in fact not the YouTube side for Nightbot is currently, I don't know if it's awake at the moment. Nightbot, hello? Hello? Are we awake? It's hard to tell. Me encanta tu avatar. Oh, muchas gracias. Mi avatar es muy... Bonito is the wrong word. What's cute in Spanish? Where's Google Translate? Spanish. Yep, we're gonna do Spanish and then we're gonna flip it around. And cute in Spanish is linda. Yeah. Yeah, it's linda. See, like I said, my Spanish sucks. But thank you. I'm glad that you like my avatar. Gracias. So here's the thing. Even though my Spanish like sucks, it's really bad. Like lindo. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I said linda. Lindo, linda. It's masculine and feminine. Oh, this is the reason why I don't like. This is why I don't like Spanish. All right. I'm genderqueer. I don't have a gender. Gender does not make sense. And you have an entire language that's just like, we're gonna be super genderfied. Like, what do I do with that? What do I do with that? I don't understand gender to begin with. I don't know it. Gender, I don't know her. Hey, where's my bad sounds? There we go. Yeah. But I was gonna say something. Right, I was gonna say my background was Spanish, right? So I grew up in an area where there's a lot of Spanish speakers. And apparently when I was a kid, a family friend decided to teach everyone's children in the family group both French and Spanish and didn't bother to tell the kids this was what they were doing. So I grew up speaking a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of French and not knowing it. So when I get 7th grade me, tiny little 7th grade Bobby me, right? And I moved away too, so I wasn't in a Spanish-speaking area when I moved. But 7th grade Babby me, no longer in the Spanish-speaking area, sits down for my first Spanish class, right? And the teacher gives us this list of words. It's a vocabulary list, and the teacher goes, "You're going to learn all these words." And I'm sitting down looking at this vocabulary list, and I get super confused because like I can't read this thing. Some of it's in Spanish, some of it's in English, and it's not like Spanish and then the English version, and then Spanish and then the English word, and then Spanish and then the English. No, it's like Spanish, English, English, Spanish, 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 English, Spanish, English, Spanish, 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 English, 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 Spanish. There's like absolutely no way to read this. It makes no freaking sense. But no one's saying anything. The teacher doesn't bother to explain it. So there I am just sitting there going, what is happening? And not getting any answers naturally. So and I'm 7th grade. You know, I don't know anybody. I'm scared. I'm nervous. So I wait until the end of the class, and then I go up quite sheepishly to the teacher, and I'm like, can you help me understand this? My teacher's like, yeah, what do you not understand? I was like, I don't know how to read this. And my teacher's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to read this. And my teacher's like, what? It's a vocabulary list. I'm like, yeah, but like, where's the columns, you know? Cause like this is a Spanish word and then this is English, but these 3 are Spanish. So how am I supposed to be reading this? And my teacher, dead ass, looks me in the eyes and goes, spells. It's all Spanish. Every last word is Spanish. And I'm like, what? The teacher's like, yeah, there's no English on there. I'm like, what? So that's how I learned that I was surreptitiously taught Spanish as a child. ¿Estás haciendo broma con mi idioma? Un momento, por favor. Okay, let's Google Translate. You're joking with my language. No? ¿Por qué? I mean, how? How am I joking with your language? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo estoy haciendo? I don't understand. I'm not sure what you're trying to say here. Is there... Again, I'm really, really bad at Spanish. But yeah, so I was in 7th grade. I was just like, what am I doing? And then, welcome on today. Let's see, you got that first. But, so, oh, thank you for that. I know what's gonna come next. You're going to quack. You're either gonna quack or tentacle or both. Fire, yeah. So, 7th grade, I get in, and that's how I learned that I was surreptitiously taught Spanish as a child. Also, I just growing up I grew up in like a Spanish speaking area, so there were like a lot of things. I learned Spanglish as a kid. All right, I learned Spanglish, and then like very heavily on the English side, but that Spanish definitely made it into my vocabulary. So then I take some classes. Yep, there it is. There it is. I knew that was happening. Why? Why? Anyways, I hope you're happy. No! Oh, things are happening on the Twitch side. All right. All right. Okay. So, point was that I've got to do this next bit in a really, really bad British accent. I'm very sorry for what's about to happen. I'm very bad at British accents. Chat thinks this is funny. So for the next minute, I apologize for this war crime I'm about to commit. All right, so yeah, so I did I did a couple years in Spanish in school, and then I moved schools. And when I got to the new school, my Spanish teacher, you know, I was at like Spanish 4 or something like that, Spanish 3. Anyways, the point is I got to a new class, and my teacher was there, and my teacher, like, the very first day comes in, talks about how she learned Spanish in Barcelona, where they kind of speak with a little bit of a lisp. So the accent in Barcelona, so the accent's very different. And my teacher is like, okay, I speak with a Barcelonan accent, thus all my students will speak with my accent. So, you know, don't be surprised if people are like, oh, you have a weird Spanish accent. It's because of me. And we get through about halfway through the year. And my teacher pulls me aside. And I was just like, hey, what's up? And she goes, spells, you're not in trouble, but I need to know, why do you speak with a Mexican accent? Why is your Spanish Mexican? Because that's not quite right. Like, what's going on here? Oh shoot, I got rid of those by accident. Anyways, so she's like, what's going on here? And I'm like, well, you know, I grew up in a, you know, close to Mexico, so it's not like you, it's just that that's where my accent comes from. So that was a really funny time period where everyone else was using a Barcelonan accent, but I had been ingrained with this Mexican one. So I speak with when I speak Spanish, it's supposed to be Mexican. Yes, I can stop that. Yeah, it's supposed to be Mexican. ¿Qué es ese tentáculo? I think you're asking, are those tentacles? And if that is the case, what is that tentacles? Okay, how do I, okay, how do I want to say this? Let's see, ¿ellos son una broma? Sí, una broma. It's a joke from like way early on in my channel. I had someone come on who told people that I had tentacles, and that never went away. So chat made me. Let's see. I'm gonna try to say that in Spanish, so Jace here can get the full context of what I just said, because I'm trying to answer Jace's question, and I don't know if Jace speaks English. So, someone once said I had tentacles. It never went away. Now chat makes me. Let's see. All right, let's try this. I've got like 3 sentences here. Alguien dijo una vez que tenía tentáculos. Nunca what is this word? Desaparecieron. Yeah, nunca desaparecieron. Ahora el chat me obliga a usarlos. I hope you got that. That was Google Translate. It's looked vaguely correct in what little Spanish I remember, but I can't tell you. Oh, Duolingo. I need to get back on that, especially because I live in an area again where there's a lot of Spanish speakers again, and like Spanish. Well, I mean, Spanish is just becoming more ubiquitous in the U.S. anyways. So like, it's good for people in the U.S. to learn Spanish, because more and more people are speaking it. It's becoming more ubiquitous, and so it's just generally good for everyone to learn new languages. But yeah, I really need to brush up on my Spanish. Oh, I don't know why I closed out of Google Translate, because clearly fascinating. Jace, do you know English? Has Jace been just like, has Jace just been messing with me this whole time? Jace, ¿sabes inglés? ¿Hablas inglés? Jace is being over here being like, I'm gonna make you work. No, wait, Jace's duo. Jace's duo confirmed. I only know some English. Ah. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I have Google Translate. So I can try. That's about all I can do, is promise to try. I need to get better, so this does help, but lo siento. Hablo español un poquito y es muy mal. Lo siento. Oh, I'm an English speaker. I don't even speak English all that well. Even my English sucks. So attempts are being made. All right. I don't think anyone answered the question of the day either. Like, not even me. I came in and was like, yeah, let's go. Question of the day. The question of the day is, what is your favorite childhood book, and for those who speak Spanish, I can translate that. Or rather, Google can translate that. ¿Cuál es tu libro favorito de la infancia? Infancia. Gosh, I'm dyslexic. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is hard enough to read English, or to read in English. It gets 10 times harder when I'm trying to read in a different language. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I hit the mic. Oh well. Well, everyone is, no, I'm supposed to answer that question too. So, my favorite childhood book is a little book. Or rather, a section of a book. Does anyone know the Dragon Riders of Pern series? Which I have my own things with it, because like the first Dragon Riders of Pern series, I found that book in the children's section. There is a adult scene in that book. And while it's not particularly graphic, it involves adult content for humans and dragons at the same time. And I found this book in the children's section. I think someone went, "Oh look, dragons, it must be for kids," and stuck it there without looking it up. That book should not have been where I found it. Like, it wasn't even the young adult section. It was the section quarantined off for children. So, yeah. So I got it, but I got into the Dragon Riders of Pern series. It took me about a decade to understand that series, because that scene, because I would read that scene as a kid and just not know what was happening. That scene for ages confused the living daylights out of me, and then I read it as like a teenager, and I went, oh, oh, it's that kind of scene, okay. It's always been a young adult book where I found it. I think it was misplaced. Yeah, this wasn't even young adult. This was just straight up kids. So it took me until I became a young adult to figure out what that scene is. I think an argument can be made for young adult because it's not very explicit. Like, you know what's happening if you're old enough. But I think I don't know. I'd say like 15 and older. But so yeah, so there's things happen in that book. Point is that that's how I got into the Dragon Riders of Pern series. And then there were these like book, like that. Then when I got older, my teacher made me read a section out of like a compilation where basically it was like snippets of books. And we had to read a specific snippet of the book, and it was from The White Dragon, I think is the title name. It wasn't the whole book, it was just a bit of the book. But that bit of that book became my favorite thing ever. I loved that bit of that book. I don't know if I ever actually read the full book. I think I bought the full book, but I don't think I ever got to reading it. But that bit of that book had such a profound impact on me that is my favorite. It's literally called a mating flight. It's a young... Yeah. It is called a mating flight. Well, the thing about the mating flight, though, is that while, like... Yeah, the dragon bit, fine. Whatever. But at least in the Dragon Riders of Pern, while, yeah, the one about... Yes, that's the one about Ruth and Jackson. Yes, that's White Dragon. Yeah. I really liked that one. But, in the Dragon Riders of Pern, during the mating flight sequence... While the dragons are doing their mating flight, which was really cool and really well described and taken after like eagles in their flight stuff. So while the dragons are going at it, so are the humans. And when I read that again, when I was old enough to understand it, I was like, oh my god, who put this in the children's section? Who put this where 10-year-olds could find it? This is not where that should have been. So yeah. I just closed out of Google Translate again. What is wrong with me? Okay. Point is that, yeah, but the snippet of the White Dragon was very much something that I loved as a child. So yes, tell me about your favorite things while I boot up the game, and hopefully we will actually make it through and not have any interruptions again. Fingers are super duper being crossed in every direction. But yeah. Oh. Books are good. Books are very good. I wish I had read you know what I wish I'd gotten into? I wish I had read Percy Jackson as a kid. I did not read Percy Jackson until I was a full-on adult. And this is a problem. I really super duper wish that I had gotten into Percy Jackson as a child. I'm super into Percy Jackson now, but, you know, I feel like I could have connected with it a lot as a kid. More so than the series we do not speak of. Alright. But yes, I can now go over to the game! Huzzah! Alright. So hopefully we can actually play through this game. If I start having, like, problems now, I'm going to officially call this game cursed. Because it feels like every time I start getting into the game and start playing it, that's when I start having issues. And so we'll see if this game if it's actually the game or if what's going on, like if I fixed anything. Hello? Okay. So we're gonna continue. I do not remember what we were doing last time. Also, what we were doing last time depends on what side were you watching, because Twitch last time got the short end of the stick and barely got to watch anything, while YouTube got to see all the things. Oh no. Alright, I wanna go get this. And then there is... We found an orb, but I don't know where to take the orb, so I don't want to really, like, pick up the orb until I know what to do with it. Because it said something about putting the orb somewhere, and I don't know where that is. Like, am I supposed to put the orb up? I don't know. Oh, I wish I knew what I was doing. Mi libro favorito es El hombre muerto está vivo. El hombre muerto... The dead man? Muerto is, Oh, your favorite book is The Dead Man is Alive. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Ooh, Artemis Fowl. Artemis Fowl was cool, yeah. Song of the Lioness series was a good one. The book we do not speak of, like most kids my age, and that one series about the living dragon statues that only certain people could see. What? Living dragon statues that only certain people could see? Oh, I want to know what that is. That sounds super cool. That sounds super cool. Oh, there's a thing over there. I want to know what that thing is. I have to go back up, it looks like, because there's a thing over there that looks like something I want to grab. Or not grab, but maybe, like, just get close to. Because I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yeah, is that where I'm supposed to take the orb? Because I feel like I'm supposed to take the orb somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, hi. Oh! Oh, I can finally get new outfits! If I don't get distracted writing codfic. Oh, I still have dragon books. I'll send you a pic later if I don't get it. Nice. Alright, that's fair. Okay. So, ooh, what do the charms do? I need the cat one. I know, like, it's spending all of it, but I need the cat one. Look at that cuteness. Okay, so the cat one's happening. And then let me... Lost Kite, this is a very good quality. I think it belongs to the most spoiled kids in town. Okay, so I actually do, the most spoiled kids are those Please tell me she's got a tail. Please tell me she's got a tail. Ah, no, but there's a frog. I will take the frog. Is it supposed to go here? Like, do I take it? Oh! That looks like a pedestal. It doesn't work. Oh, I think I am. I think I'm supposed to take it over there. Okay, I can do that. That's something that I can very easily do. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. But look! Look, it's the kitty! Oh! I didn't know you could use the bushes like that. That's interesting. Okay. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Okay! See, you don't need to understand English to watch my stream, because half the things I say aren't real words. Alright, so we want to go up over here, and then what we need to do is that exactly. That's what you need to do. Is exactly that. Oh god, drifted. Okay. How is it that I'm in a game with a flying broomstick and I still managed to fall? Okay, I don't remember where those kids were, but I can grab this, and then we can take it over here. Yes! And I want to be very careful with it. And just very, very gently go down here and hope I don't break it. Oh, yes! Whoa, what is this? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Was not expecting that, but okay. Nice. I think I'm getting into places that I really shouldn't be. Ow. Oh, there's another one. An old amphoria. I think this would make a nice aquarium decoration. Where's the aquarium? I'm gonna set it down because I don't know where the aquarium is. I'm like finding things that I don't know what they are or what they do. So maybe I need to go back to town so that I know where things are. Because I feel like I'm skipping stuff. Like, I feel like there's a direction here that the game wants me to go in, and I'm just straight up not doing it. I wonder what the charms do. I think the next thing I'm gonna get is a charm. Because I feel like the charms may do something. They may do something, they may not. Oh, hello. Yep. The other thing too is that I also want to, there's a plane that was on fire and I kind of want to go put that plane out. I feel like the plane deserves to not be on fire, you know? Yeah. Wait, was that? Oh, yep. Okay, all right. Here we go. Got another one. I need a minimum of 20, I think, to go ask again. And then wasn't there a, yeah, over here. Okay, so I have the old windmill now as just a place that I know about. So that's where the kite is. I want to figure out where where the aquarium is. Because I have... Yeah, so I did those. And then... Okay, at least that tells me where to come back to find them, which is good. But I don't know if I want to do... If I want to go back and talk to the guy yet. Or if I want to try and figure out some more stuff. Oh, wait. Hi. My castle's bigger now. You won't take it down? Well... Oh. Alright, I'm doing this for this kid's own good.